Okay, I am at the post office, and I really did want to thank Susie for sending me this Christmas card. I know I'm a little late getting it, but I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and for the gift also. I really do appreciate you guys, all of you. Thank you, Susie. Oh man, I'm kind of rushing. This card is from a friend of mine, Bonnie Lou. She lives up near Mount Shasta. And she sent me this card that her husband took the pictures. That's her and her husband, Bonnie and Tom. And all the pictures are taken by her husband. This is a beautiful one right here. That looks like a painting I need to paint. Gives me an idea. It's a robin. Beautiful. All right. Thank you, Bonnie. Hi, everyone. RV Debs here. It is, what is it? It's Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday. And I found my lens to my glasses that I lost. Of course, I have the new ones, but it's good to have a backup, so I'm really glad I found them. I am leaving the post office and heading to, I think I'm going to go to Dollar Tree for a few things. So I'll talk to you guys in a while. Okay, I am parked by the Dairy Queen. I'm not getting anything sweet. I only ordered, I ordered chicken and dumplings. I'd never had it. Mary loves it here, so I thought, I'm hungry. I was very hungry. And I'm not going to get anything sweet or greasy, so let's try chicken and dumplings. Yeah. So I'm going to probably change my P.O. box. I'll let you guys know when I do. To the new area that I'm living in because I ordered some everything but the bagel seasoning from Amazon, which I've ordered before, and they didn't deliver it, and there was a note saying that it was at the post office. So I went to the post office and they had it, and they suggested I either get a box there or there's a I'm not even gonna say what there is. Anyway, there's another box that I can have at where I live. So I gotta make decisions. Yeah, it's weird. Everything changes. That's the truth. In life, everything changes. Every time you think you're used to something, possibly gonna change. Sometimes I wish that things would stay the same too, and they don't. Like when people tell me they've worked the same company for 25 or 35 years, I think how lucky they are that things didn't change to make them move or to make them stop that job. Or, in my life, I guess it's what I chose, because being a musician and an artist, for the first, from age really 16 to in my 40s, mostly I just played guitar and sang at either hotels, lounges, restaurants, private parties. I did that for many years. And then in my 40s, I kind of got tired of the whole thing, just being at bars. I don't drink, and, I don't really, I don't know. I got tired of it. And changed to doing art fairs, creating my own stuff and selling it, which I've been doing ever since. So you don't really have a lot of stability. You don't. You're always, in a musician's world, you're lucky if the longest I ever played in one particular club was in Key West. I stayed in one particular place called Two Friends. It's a outdoor and indoor restaurant patio bar, and I stayed there for about 1.5 years, and that was a long job for a musician. Usually you get a job, either it's like a party, so it's like a couple nights, or it's happy hour Monday through Friday, and you do that for maybe 6 months, or you're doing weekends in a place. You know, even though I did weekends in a few places for a long time, it's not the same as a stable position or a job. And then even with art shows, it's yes, I did it for a long time. It was, but we are always going different places and doing different fairs and trying new things and traveling here and there and repeating, you know, every year. For a long time we did the same kind of a route where you start here and you wind up doing your circuit and then coming back home. So you can see that I haven't really had one of those stable type job things for me. And so throughout my life, you know, things change. When I was at 21, I got married in California to a guy. It only lasted about 1.5 years, and he was abusive, and I didn't realize it, and stupid. I was 21, you know. So by 24, I was no longer with him. I was living in, my parents kind of sent me to Florida to be with my cousin, who I was recently with last year, Maxine. And that's where I started in Florida, was at Maxine's, and then I got my own place, and it went on from there. But there's always been changes. I've lived in a lot of places in Florida. It wasn't like I stayed in one place. So, I guess I'm one of those, I'm a wanderer. I don't really feel like a wanderer, but it seems like that if you like look at it, you know, she goes, yeah. And the most stable I was ever really, it was, I don't know, doing art fairs, but it's changes all the time. And now I moved from Knox City, Texas, 12 miles away, and it's a whole new thing here. It is. It's not that far from everybody that I know, but it's still far enough that when the weather's not good, no one's driving the 12 miles. At least not me. You know, this Dairy Queen, they always tell you to pull around and they'll bring you your food, but they never seem to bring the food. It shouldn't take long. I mean, chicken and dumplings should be already cooked and sitting there, heated up. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna hopefully get my chicken and dumplings soon. I'll let you guys go. I've kind of given you a little bit of my past, and all we can do now is go forward. Right? Hi everyone. We're passing the laundromat. Yeah, that's the laundromat. But I'm not gonna do laundry there today. Anyway, I'm on my way to Kathy and Mark's in the post office, and I got my laundry with me, so that's the plan. I certainly don't do laundry as often as I used to. I used to do laundry every week. At least one load, sometimes two, you know, depending on if I'm changing the sheets. I only do laundry now like once a month. Okay, so right now it says 50 miles an hour getting out of town. And then it'll say 75. It's 48 degrees. It's not going to get over 51 or 52 today. And it's going to dip cold tonight. But then it's going to be back to the 70s again. Up and down. That sign said 60. And then this one says 75. Okay. And when the weather's good, I mean, you can drive this easy. It's not, this is a straight run, really. at the post office, and I really did want to thank Susie for sending me this Christmas card. I know I'm a little late getting it, but I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and for the gift also. I really do appreciate you guys, all of you. Thank you, Susie. Oh man, I'm kind of rushing. This card is from a friend of mine, Bonnie Lou. She lives up near Mount Shasta. And she sent me this card that her husband took the pictures. That's her and her husband, Bonnie and Tom. And all the pictures are taken by her husband. This is a beautiful one right here. That looks like a painting I need to paint. Gives me an idea. It's a robin. Beautiful. All right. Thank you, Bonnie. There's Christine. She's fine. No, I don't miss there. I don't miss her. I mean, I miss that it was so convenient and cozy, but I don't miss living there. Nope. I like where I live. I like to live where I can spread out a little bit. Okay, time for doing laundry, making some jewelry. Well, this is like old times, sitting here, waiting for laundry to wash and dry while I try to create something special. And that's what I'm going to try to do. Yeah, this is the only time that I really miss just being here, is because all of my jewelry makings is here. Of course, my best friend was right at the, in the house, although Kathy and her mom are in Abilene, and Mark will be here in a little while. So let's see what I can come up with, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, I finished this necklace. It's got black tiny beads in between, multicolors. And now my clothes are in the dryer, and this should be 36 inches. That's a pretty good length. Let's see here. Oh no. There. Yeah, the one I'm wearing is also 36 inches. So, but it's got little black beads in between, so it makes it very unique. It does have one turtle on it. That's the only animal on it. A lucky turtle. Okay, I'm still here, so I'm going to try making something else. Well, I'm done. This one is, basically it's in turquoise and blues and greens. Very delicate. I love it. And it's shorter, and that is also nice. So that's about 29 inches, right around there. There, not bad. I am going to head home because my dryer is done and I need to get home to my babies. See y'all later. Hi everyone, I am here at my desk starting a new painting. It's going to be a desert scene basically. All kinds of paint. I guess got to be really careful not to mess things up. But I will be careful. I hope you're all having a good day and doing something that makes you happy. Because if I didn't do something like this, I think I would lose my mind. It's 23 degrees. And it's going to get to about, I don't even think it's going to hit maybe the 30s. But then tomorrow, back up to the 50s and so on. And the next day in the 70s. That's where I live. Anyway, this is a cigarro desert cactus, and I'm going to see what I can do with it. I have no plans at this moment. I wing it. Hi everyone, I am showing you what's going on in my life today. There's the puppies. The spoiled little puppies that just had steak and vegetables. Yeah. I've been watching a movie and painting a new painting, which I had to stop. And it has a lot further to go. So I thought I would come in here and make dinner. Now, I have another video of me making the same dinner on a playlist for cooking, but I'm going to do it again. This is linguini and clam sauce. I do add mushrooms, you don't have to. And here's what's in it. Olive oil, salt, basil, Italian seasoning, pepper, red pepper flakes, crushed garlic, fresh is always best, Parmesan cheese, very important ingredient, clam juice, lots of onion, and grated Parmesan. Of course we need linguini, which I didn't show you here, but we definitely need some spaghetti. So let me start cooking and I'll show you as it goes. Okay, I'm heating up the pan, of course. I'm putting some olive oil in. Let that get nice and hot. Lighting's not so great, but hey, I'm not a professional. By no means. A couple of forkfuls of fresh, yummy chopped garlic. And that'll start the process. Smells good when it cooks, for sure. I'm going to throw in some kosher salt. And some coarse pepper. You can use any kind. You use what you got. Okay. And then I'm going to put in herbs. Now, fresh is always wonderful, but, you know, I'm just doing this with what I have. This is basil. And this is just Italian mixed. I didn't have oregano, but this has it in it. Okay. Once the onions get real glassy and soft, of course. Okay, I'm going to open up. You can use chopped, you can use minced garlic. I like both, but I just had in the store that I went, they had just the chopped. This one I let the juice be in there. Okay, I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to add butter and the clam juice after a few minutes, letting it cook a little longer. I should have added the mushrooms when I was doing the onions and stuff, but they'll cook. Yeah, not a professional. But I have found that if you just go with your gut, you know, just what you think's going to be good, it will be good. So I'll let that simmer for while I have the linguini starting to, well, it's not even in there yet, so I do like to put some water, some salt in my hot water. There we go. Okay. Just cook it and it'll be done. And I add some more Parmesan. I'm going to put a few pepper flakes in. I like them. Of course, some people, you can leave it out. But I like a little spice. Yes, I'm a spicy girl. So it's going to get down to like 19 degrees. I think it's about 20 degrees right now. So tomorrow's going to be warmer, which I'm glad, because today was very cold. Okay, let's let this cook. So I put a little extra butter in. Some people put a whole stick. It just depends on what you feel like. But I wanted it to be a little creamier. And if you are on keto, okay, this works right now. And all you'd have to do is put a little bit of cream in there and make it like a chowder, a clam chowder. Some cream, yeah. But I'm going to do linguini and clam sauce for this. Looks good, doesn't it? Tastes good too. I wanted to say you could put white wine in right now. Have cooked that in with it, but I don't have any. You could put more Parmesan, you could put more butter. It's up to you. But this is gonna work for me tonight. So let's just get the linguini cooked so I can have some dinner. Well, it's cooking. Here's my dish. It's way too much, but I don't care. It's the only thing I'm having. And I didn't have lunch. I'm starved. I know. I look starved. Clams, linguini and clam sauce. It's a white sauce. Try it. You won't be disappointed. Thanks for watching.